March 3rd is coming up, and you know what that means. It's Super Tuesday.
Hold on. What's Super Tuesday?
Yeah, what is Super Tuesday?
Well, Super Tuesday is when a bunch of states vote on the same day in the presidential primary season. This year, there are 14 states and 1 U.S. territory. So, if you're a resident of California, Texas, Colorado, Alabama, Arkansas, Maine, Massachusetts, Minnesota, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, or American Samoa, you better get to the polls and vote on March 3rd.
Okay, so it's a lot of states voting at the same time. But other than that, what makes Super Tuesday super?
So let's back up a bit. In the Democratic primaries, candidates are competing for delegates. Our votes in these primaries and caucuses determine how many delegates each candidate gets. These delegates then go on to the Democratic National Convention in July to cast their vote for the candidate on behalf of the voters. While the popular vote is important, it's crucial to understand that it's the delegate count that will secure the nomination for the candidates we are voting for. February has 4 major elections: Iowa, New Hampshire, Nevada, and South Carolina. These elections help signal the strength and weakness of a candidate's campaign. Some may drop out, while others may get more support from their election performances. The state's delegate counts are also small. For context, the candidate will need 1,991 delegates to secure the party's nomination. Iowa has 41 delegates, New Hampshire has 24, Nevada has 36, and South Carolina has 54. On Super Tuesday, you got states like Texas that has 228 delegates and California that has 415 delegates. In total, there will be 1,344 delegates up for grabs on Super Tuesday. More delegates can be won on this day than any other day. And that is why it's Super Tuesday. Now, this doesn't mean that Super Tuesday is the end-all be-all. There will still be major important primary elections happening in March, April, May, and June. These late delegates will be necessary to win the nomination. And people need to vote in all the elections, because with such a crowded field to choose from, these delegate counts, no matter how big or small, could be the deciding factor for a candidate.
So are Latinos gonna have a say on Super Tuesday?
Because of the changes in the Democratic primary calendar in 2020, Latino Democrats will have a greater impact on the nominee this year than in 2016. California has moved its primary to Super Tuesday, which means that Texas and California will have their primaries on the same day. Between California and Texas, there are an estimated 13.5 million Latinos able to vote on Super Tuesday. We are gonna see 56% of eligible Latino voters turning out to vote in Democratic primaries and caucuses by Super Tuesday. 56%, y'all. That's up from 29% in 2016. That's more than half the Latino vote on full display by the time Super Tuesday comes around.
It's a lot of Latinos.
Yes, it is. So to all the candidates, do you want our votes? Talk to us. Talk about our issues. Talk about how you're gonna serve the Latino communities in each and every state. And no, we're not talking about going to a local taco spot and eating a taco. Actually engage with us and listen to us. Represent us on the debate stage, because we're keeping tabs on who's actually trying and who's not. Y mis queridos compañeros, we gotta make sure we go to the polls and vote, because I could keep talking about the power of the Latino vote, but if we don't show up, pues ya valió madre. So on Super Tuesday and every election after, let's show up and vote. Because the only way we can show off the power of the Latino vote is to show up.